Well, welcome. Good morning. I'm the big guy, and you're watching Cardboard Meditation on a very windy day in Michigan. It is so windy outside, it's just blowing everything around. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my internet connection. So if that happens, it'll be the dark portion of this video. Well, have you ever met anybody that inserts themselves into somebody else's experiences just so they can get into the spotlight a little bit? You know, be there for everybody else to see, even though they'd had no input, really? Does it make you mad? Does it irritate you? Well, good, because I'm about to do that right after this.
Hey, baseball fan. Time for a little self-care and a few minutes of cardboard meditation. Welcome to the show that features some of baseball's oddest stories and the cardboard slabs that document them. Find peace and joy through baseball cards with your host, the big guy.
Okay, so this picture right here, this is my lovely sister-in-law, Jules. She has a channel here on YouTube, Mindful Moments with Jules, and I'll leave the link in the description for you so you can tune her in. You know, once you've achieved peace through baseball cards, you can go to her channel and reconnect and renew your spirit with mindful moments. All right? So as you can tell by this picture, she's at a baseball game. It's the Detroit Tiger game on July 13th, 2024. And it's against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, just for reference, it was Negro League celebration that day, and that's why she's wearing that cool hat. She shared this picture during the game, and I was at home watching this game on TV while she was there, and we were kind of texting back and forth. And now she's really at the game, and I kept sending texts back that this is a historic game, a very historic game, because it was the game where Shohei Ohtani hit his 200th home run. So I got excited for her. I started texting her, and I told her about all the significance of this game and all the details going into it. But it was a very hot day in Detroit, as most days are in July. And Jules and her friend, they left the game early to cool off. So I guess that was the end of my nerdy baseball news gathering for her. And that was it. So about a week later, I bought this card. This is card number 29 of the 50-50 Shohei Ohtani set that celebrated his 50-50 season. And card 29 was signified his 29th home run that year. And Jules thought this was cool, but I thought it was even cooler. I kept telling her how historic the game was and how this card connects us. Yeah, us. To the game, to the event, to the historical event. And, she's a great sister-in-law, and she was very patient with my silly fanboy behavior. So much that she donated her hat to my channel so I can wear it during my broadcast. So, look, it's real. It's really game worn. Can you see the sweat? It was a hot day in the stadium, so that's real sweat. This is game worn. It was that game worn. And this is a card that signifies that something really significant happened at Comerica Park on the 13th of July, 2024. All right. Now, keeping with a family theme here, let's take a look at 3 baseball players who have really impressive relatives as well. Although none of them are going to donate a hat to you from a significant event, but they are still pretty impressive. All right. First up is this guy. This is Pete Lecoq. This is his 1979 Topps card, number 248, and it shows him playing for the Kansas City Royals. He played for several other teams, including the Cubs and some other ones there, but he was an adequate ball player. But you know what he might be known for? He might be known more for his famous dad. So you're saying, well, who is his dad? Well, Pete Lecoq's father was the one-time host of America's favorite game show, Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Peter Marshall's been in show business almost 40 years. He has 4 kids, and one of them is also a star of rather a different kind. He carries his father's real name, Pierre Lecoq. Pete, first baseman for the Kansas City Royals. A good ball player. Hit around 300 for the last 2 years, hitting over 320 so far this year. How does Pete compared himself with Peter?
Basically, I'm in show business just like him. I try to entertain people with my talent. It seems like since I've gotten into pro ball, we've gotten a lot closer, mainly because, well, we see each other in a different aspect. You know, we see each other, you know, not as often, and when we see each other, we're, you know, it's kind of a better thing because he likes to watch me play ball, and, you know, when I get home, I also have a grandchild that he likes to see once in a while, and so that's you know, that's about the relationship we have there.
I loved that show as a kid. Didn't understand some of the humor, but I did enjoy watching it. It was still fun. Now, another famous sibling is related to this guy, Randy Moffat. This is a 1978 Topps card, number 284, and Randy, I believe, was a starter in the beginning of his career, but was really known, you know, much better later on as a reliever. His famous sister set records and blazed trails. His sis is Billie Jean King.
Well, I'm more about people because, you know, I grew up with a younger brother, Randy Moffat. Some of you might know that name if you're older.
Maybe 12 seasons
My
in the
baby
bigs.
brother.
I want to ask you.
I know, I love my baby brother, so I'm very prejudiced about my brother. So, in fact, I love it when people go, "Are you Randy Moffat's sister?" And
Get out. Yes, I am.
Get out of town. Oh, I love it.
12 seasons in the bigs, 4 of which he was the top 10 in saves. You're a big-time tennis player. You love tennis, and baby brother says, "I want to be a professional baseball player."
I know. I'm 5 years older almost. I'm 4 years, 11 months. And of course, I announced to my parents at 11, I want to be the #1 tennis player in the world. And my parents go, "What? What do you want?" And of course, we're not tennis people at all. Never played tennis since I was 11. Didn't know what it was. Nothing. You know, fast forward, probably 5 years. Randy and I are at the dinner table, and Randy says to my parents, "I want to be a Major League Baseball player." And my parents go, "What?"
I remember the days that Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King were going at it. Those were amazing days back then. Seems so far away now, but it was a lot of fun to watch. Finally, we get to meet a one-time Tiger here. One of my dad's favorite pitchers, Virgil Fire Trucks. This is a 53 Bowman black and white, and it's card number 17. Now, Virgil won just 5 games for the Tigers in 1952, and he lost 19. But oddly, his first win and his last win with the Tigers in 52, both of them, his first and his last, were both no-hitters. Baseball is a weirdly wonderful game, isn't it? All right, this guy's family is truly talented. You see, his nephew was the amazing drummer for the Allman Brothers band, Butch Trucks. Now, his great-nephew is Derek Trucks, one-time guitarist for the Allman Brothers Band and current guitarist for the band that he plays in with his wife, Susan Tedeschi, in the Tedeschi Trucks Band. It is amazing to see how talent just works its way through families. It's pretty amazing. Okay, we kept this episode of Cardboard Meditation all in the family. Thank you for joining me. I hope you were surprised at some of the relatives that were related to these ball players. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, can you like and subscribe? That'd be awesome. Hey, and comment. I'm getting comments now, and I get to really respond to them. I'm so amazed at some of the things people are typing back to me. So if you've got something to say or questions, just go ahead and fire one off. I'd love to talk to you because you're an interesting person. Talk soon.
Cardboard Meditation helps set your mind right. Thank you for watching. Show us your appreciation by clicking the like and subscribe button. Ring the bell while you're at it so you'll know when we upload a new story.